Okay, today's date is April the 10th, 2009. We got some more stuff done this week. This will probably be the last video you'll hear from us for a couple of weeks. This is Friday, the Friday before our spring break, and we're getting out early today. Right now it's about lunchtime. We're getting out early today because we have tornadoes heading our way here in northeast Alabama. Possibly, I don't know if we really do. You know how that goes. But anyway, so I thought I'd do one quick video before spring break and just show what we got done this week. First of all, let's take a peep in the interior. We've got our evaporator sealed up over here at the right kick panel. It's all sealed up and everything. We haven't got to try it out yet as far as if air will flow through it. We've got the radio hooked up. Of course, it's not mounted in there. Something else we stole out of the Crown Vic. As you can see, we've got a lot of stuff hooked up wiring wise, but we still got a lot of junk just hanging out everywhere. So when we get back from spring break, we're going to have to start doing things like get all of our wiring harness tied up, our radio mounted in properly, our gauge cluster mounted in properly, trim made for it, get our floor covering on, seat back in, headliner back in, all that kind of stuff sort of tied up. We've got the front clip finally setting on there. Now it's just setting on, it's not bolted in, but we've got it ready. We've got the mounts up underneath it, the rubber mounts, and so it's ready to start putting that on there and bolting everything up. That looks kind of funny, this age of a truck with that kind of suspension up under it, but I guess I'll get used to it. On the outside here you can see the receiver dryer from the air conditioner. May have to trim a bolt that's sticking up against it. I noticed that was rubbing against it after we set the front end clip on. And up under the hood or the engine bay here, we're going to have to do the same way we've got to do inside the cab. We got to everything kind of sort of hooked up, but nothing really is bolted down or has a home yet. So we're going to have to start doing that and getting our headlights and park lights hooked up to the new wiring harness, that kind of stuff. We have made a radiator mount that we made out of the old radiator mount from the Crown Vic. We cut it down and painted it to where it will bolt up where the original radiator was. And we've trimmed some of the brackets down where our new radiator mount will bolt in there, and once we bolt that in there, the Crown Vic radiator should and condenser from the air conditioner and the power steering and transmission cooler and all, because this is a police package we're putting on here, will all bolt up in there, and the fan, it's got an electric fan set up, so we'll bolt that in there too. Should have plenty of space, even though it looks like it's a lot of junk in there compared to what it did have with the 246 cylinder. It's still quite roomy compared to where this engine came from, out from under the Crown Vic hood. So anyway, I'll back up and let everybody get one last look at it. And hopefully we'll have another video here in 2 or 3 weeks.